Hello and welcome to the Virginia Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Officers Virtual College Fair. We're so excited to have you participating in this event. We have some fantastic schools here with us today. Each will have 6 minutes to share more about their institution, but we'll be around for the entire session to answer any questions you may have. My name is Jenny and I will be your facilitator. Before we get started, I have a few housekeeping items. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. However, you can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the schedule on the website. This presentation is being recorded and will be available at strivescan.com/Virginia. That's strivescan.com/Virginia. I'd now like to turn it over to our first presenter, Salem College.
Hi, everybody. My name is Laura Merritt. I'm the Director of Admissions, the Associate Director of Admissions for adult, graduate, and transfer students at Salem College. Salem is located in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. It is a liberal arts school, which just means we're focused on undergraduates. We offer cross-disciplinary education. You shouldn't feel any pressure at Salem to decide on a major right away. There's plenty of time to explore and kind of figure out what you're interested in. And within that major, you'll be given the opportunity to learn about it from a lot of different perspectives. And this philosophy will lead to good critical thinking and produce well-rounded scholars that are highly valued by employees. Salem is a women's college. So for undergraduate students, anyone under 23 is considered a traditional student, and all of those students are female. We do have an adult program for transfer and students who have not completed any college credit, and that's for students who are 23 and older, and we do accept male and female students in that program. So but you may say, why women's college? And there's lots of good answers to that question. Graduates of women's colleges earn an average of $8,000 more per year than graduates of co-ed colleges. Women's college graduates are more than twice as likely to earn a PhD, are 1.5 times more likely to major in math, science, or pre-med than women in co-ed schools, and are more likely to enter male-dominated fields. And this all reflects, the values of Salem, creating female leaders. Salem was founded in 1772. It's one of the oldest colleges in America, but definitely the oldest women's educational institution in the United States. Something that's definitely notable is our class size. We have an 11-to-1 student to faculty ratio. The average class size is 12 to 15 students. 100% of our students who pursue law school are accepted into the schools they apply to, and 90% of our graduates who pursue medical school and health-related fields are accepted into those. We do offer a wide range of majors, from business to voice and piano. There's a little something for everybody at Salem. We have 7 Division III sports teams: volleyball, soccer, softball, tennis, swimming. We don't have lacrosse anymore, to take that one off, but we do have basketball as well. Lots of student organizations. Every student is a part of the SGA and is required to attend meetings. We have a really strong Black student union. We have our Hispanic organization for leadership achievement. The Ghostwriters is a step team. The Pirettes is a theater company. Then we have other lifestyle things like the Maids Guild and Women in Nature. Flexible study abroad options. Every student at Salem is required to complete an internship, And you can also register at Wake Forest University for no extra tuition if there's a class you want to take that's not offered at Salem. Transfer students are required to have a 2.0 or higher for their GPA when they apply to Salem. There's no application fee. We need a teacher recommendation and a writing sample for your transfer application. Adult students require proof of high school graduation, and then a personal recommendation as well. Both transfer for undergrad and adult do require a writing sample. So you can go to the Salem website and apply. You can also apply on the Common App or through CFNC. Transfer students who have a GPA of 3.25 or higher are eligible for a $12,000 scholarship. We have lots of other scholarships as well for art, music. The music scholarships in art may require an audition or a portfolio. So there's a time frame on those. If that's something that you're interested in, I would just reach out to admissions. And of course, we have an individualized approach to need-based financial aid. And once we've got your FAFSA and your application's been accepted, you receive a personal award letter with all that information in it. Adult students are given a half price grant. So, and it is an already discounted tuition price. So after that half price grant, students 23 and older pay per credit hour. And we have a Phi Theta Kappa scholarship for adult students and a lot of other FLIR scholarships as well. And like I said, my name is Laura Merritt. If you have any questions, it's laura.merritt@salem.edu. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Laura. We appreciate it. Up next, we have University of North Carolina, Wilmington.
Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be speaking with you all today. I'm just going to share my screen and we'll get right into it. So my name is Abigail Germain. I'm a transfer admissions coordinator here at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington, or UNCW. I'm also a proud alum of UNCW, so I have truly spent my time here. I'm so excited to tell you today why UNCW is like no other. First off, starting off, if you know anything about UNCW or you've heard it before, you might have heard that our campus is located only 5 miles from Wrightsville Beach and 5 miles from the historic downtown riverfront. So we definitely have a great location here on the coast of North Carolina. Here at UNCW, as of this fall, we are 18,000 students strong. The vast majority of those being undergraduate students. We do have master's and doctoral level programs available. And here at UNCW, we'll have 58 bachelor degree options to choose from. We have some of our most popular ones here on the screen. I always want to give a shout out to communication studies because that's what I majored in. So of course I recommend that to everyone. We're also extremely well known for our marine biology program, film studies, nursing, business, some really great programs here on campus. So what sets UNCW apart from other schools? Well, while we're large enough at 18,000 students to offer you opportunities that you might not be able to get at a smaller school, we do maintain small class sizes and a low student to faculty ratio at only 18:1, which means that you're going to be able to still have those personal relationships with your professors while enjoying the advantages of a larger school. Here at UNCW, every single one of our students will participate in applied learning or hands-on learning through our university studies curriculum, which is what we call our general education. And we'll jump into what that applied learning can look like. First off, to highlight one of our research and discovery opportunities here at UNCW, we have a Center for Marine Science, which is dedicated to our marine biology program. It is an active laboratory right on the Intracoastal Waterway. So our marine biology students here at UNCW aren't just learning out of the textbook, they are truly hands-on in the water, studying exactly what they're learning about. We also have so many study abroad programs, over 1,000. In fact, we have study abroad programs for each and every major and durations of study from 2 weeks to 2 years. So whether you're looking at a spring break trip or you're trying to get really immersed in another culture, we have options. Also, just to quickly highlight our internships and service learning, I'd like to talk a little bit about our film studies program. Wilmington has a booming film scene. We have the nickname Wilmywood. We are the Hollywood of the East Coast. So our film studies students, although that is a very competitive field to get into, we have over 100 internships available every single year, and our students are involved in the making of over 500 motion picture projects every year. Just to throw some stats on the screen so you all have an idea, I'm really proud to share with all my transfer students online that our transfer welcome rate is 49% every year. So right at half of all the students that we're welcoming are going to be transfer students. I know that's really important to our transfer student population, that you never feel singled out or that you're the only one. And we also have a good mix of students coming from both 2-year and 4-year universities. We're known for our military affiliation. So we welcome a diverse, student group every single year. And how do you get to be one of those lucky 18,000? Well, once you submit your application to UNCW, it can be submitted either directly on our website or through cfnc.org. You'll have to submit official high school transcripts from any college or university you've attended, as well as your military transcripts will be your JST or your Community College of the Air Force transcript. We recommend that students apply with at least 24 hours complete or in progress and a 2.5 cumulative GPA. Our average student does come in with 46 completed hours and a 3.15 GPA, just so you have y'all an idea. We do have 2 priority deadlines for our transfer admissions, summer and fall entry being March 1st. I do just want to say, if you hear this presentation and you're interested in attending this summer or this fall, that application is still open. So go ahead and feel free to submit it and get started with us. And the spring entry priority deadline is October 15th. Lastly, I want to invite y'all to stay connected. We have tons of opportunities to visit UNCW, and you can stop by the beach while you're here, both in person and virtual options. And I highly recommend getting connected with us on social media. They're doing some really cool things over on Instagram and taking y'all into classrooms and giving you an idea of what student life is like at UNCW. But like I said, again, my name is Abigail. I'm a transfer admissions coordinator, and I work with out-of-state transfer students. So I look so forward to getting connected with you all, and thank you for listening.
Thank you so much. And a quick reminder to all of our participants to use that Q&A function if you have questions for any of our schools here during their presentations. Up next, we have Western Carolina University.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jayla Montgomery, and I am one of the assistant directors for transfer admissions here at Western. So just to jump right in, a little bit about Western. We are located in Cullowhee, North Carolina, in the heart of the Blue Ridge Mountains. We are about 1 hour west of Asheville. Now, we are a mid-sized institution, so we have more than 12,000 students, average class size of 25, with a 17-to-1 student-teacher ratio. By the picture, you could tell we are located in the mountains. So we are located on 600 acres of land that gives our students plenty of opportunities to get outside, to be active, and to enjoy the views around us. Now, we are home to 120 different majors and minors with the average transfer GPA of 3.0, as well as we do hold several accreditations. Now, like I mentioned, we do have 120 plus undergraduate degrees, minors, and concentrations. We are also home to colleges of arts and science, College of Education and Allied Professions, the David O. Belcher's College of Fine and Performing Arts, College of Business, Engineering, Technology, and lastly, our College of Health and Human Sciences. We are also home to the UNC system's largest and longest-running residential honors college, the Brinson's Honors, and which is home to more than 1,300 students. Now here at Western, we pride ourselves on experiential learning. So a lot of our students get both in and out of classroom experience. And because of that, a lot of the research projects put on by our students have been accepted by the national conference. Now, if you live maybe in another state, but you're still wanting to transfer to Western, no worries. We do offer 8 specific programs offered online. And those programs, some will require an additional application. Now, for the fall, we have added 2 new degrees. So management and marketing are now fully online. And we are also part of the North Carolina Tuition Promise. So through distance learning, if you're an in-state student, you will be paying $65 per credit hour, and out of state, $232. Like I mentioned, we are a part of the NC Promise, which will allow us to reduce the cost of tuition, but still provide students with high quality education. So in state, your tuition is $1,000. Out of state, it is $5,000 on top of room, meal plan fees. Books are already included. If you're an in-state student, it's a little over $15,000. Out of state student, it's a little over $19,000. Now here at Western, like we are on 600 acres of land, there are plenty of things to do. So we are home to nearly 200 student organizations, as well as 50 plus club and intramural sports. We have been voted the #1 outdoor adventure college for the past few years. So we hold that with highest honors, as well as 20 Greek life fraternities and sororities. We are also home to the 16 Division I NCAA athletics teams, as well as home to the national award-winning Pride of the Mountains marching band. So just to pride yourself and build your community here at Western and meet diverse of students, you can do that by joining our Black Student Union or getting involved with our Latino Appreciation Student Organization, which is housed under our Office of Intercultural Affairs, which is also a good way to team up with our international programs and services. Now here at Western, we do have 14 residence halls as well as transfer specific. So transfer students, you will be able to live with other transfer students and meet new friends that way. And dining options, just a few we have here at Western. We do have our Courtyard Cafe, Chili's, 2 Starbucks, Steak and Shake, Catamount Eats, and much more. So students, you'll have plenty of opportunities to get some good food on campus. Now, in order to transfer to WCU, we will need your application. We are waiving all application fees for the 2022 year. So we would need your official college transcripts as well. And we would need your official transcripts from high school or a set of scores if you're younger than 21 or you have more, or if you have less than 24 earned college credit hours. So our summer and fall applications are still open and the deadline is April 1st. So go ahead and apply. Our spring applications are beginning to opening and the deadline is November 1st. Again, if you are younger than 21 or you have less than 24 earned college credit hours, we will need your high school transcript or a set of scores. However, if you're older than 21 or you have more than 24 earned college credit hours, no need to worry. You do not have to submit those documents. We just require you have the minimum GPA of a 2.2 and you are at least enrolled in 12 college hours. Just for some credits, we do have an online lookup tool students can use that they can check to see if their credits will transfer over to Western from their previous institutions. And lastly, if you're ever on this side of North Carolina, you're more than welcome to come to an in-person tour or check us out virtually, as well as we do have some open house. Our last open house is coming up on March the 26th as well. If you have further questions, please reach out to our office. And thank you so much.
Thank you. Up next, we have Southern New Hampshire University.
Excellent. Hello, my name is Christian Mock. I'm a regional director here at Southern New Hampshire University. Sometimes I'm referred to as SNHU, sometimes called SNU. I'm also an alum of our field-based program, graduate program here in Vermont. I work with students and community colleges and our corporate partners in New England, New York, and in Virginia. I'm just going to try to shut off my camera because I've been bounced from the conversation twice. So I'm hoping my screen is visible.
Yes, it looks good.
Fantastic. Thank you. So I'll tell you a little bit about Southern New Hampshire University. We started in 1932 as a night school in downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. At the time, we were catering to adults who could not attend a traditional day class. Since then, we've grown and adapted to our students' needs. We have our main campus is in Manchester, New Hampshire. We have 3,000 students, and we have over 100,000 students in our online programs globally. We're a nonprofit private institution, which means that our success is always measured by the success of our learners. We work to keep tuition costs low and find new ways to deliver on our mission to expand access to education through tuition freezes, philanthropic efforts, and innovation. We are accredited by the New England Commission of Higher Education. We have a long history of rethinking education to meet the needs of our learners, from the working adults to military service members and beyond. Once again, in 2021, we were named by U.S. News and World Report as one of the most innovative colleges in America. Our online programming actually was launched in 1995 as a way to give active duty military service members a way to pursue an education while serving their country. To this day, we make sure that we offer tuition discounts to service members, both full and part-time, as well as to their spouses. We do all this through what we consider a really good support experience. Our admission counselors are there to help make your application and transfer process worry-free. Our dedicated academic advisors are assigned to you throughout the duration of your program. And once you've been admitted, your academic advisor will help you with enrollment and is there for you whenever you have any questions about your programming. As you near the end of your time at SNU, our career advisors help you get you ready for your career goals, working on your resume, mock interviews, and hosting virtual career fairs. And both on campus and online, we have a host of student resources, including tutoring, accessibility center to make sure all accommodations are met. Our online library is available 24/7. We have a writing center, tech desk is open 24/7. And we also offer tutoring services, from one-on-one sessions, peer tutors, as well as professional coaching, if you desire. We accept up to 90 transfer credits towards our 120 credit bachelor degree, which means you could have 3/4 of your degree completed before arriving at SNU with only 30 credits left to finish. And really leaning into that idea of transferring credits, it's the best way to save yourself some time and money, be it you're bringing in one course, bringing in a full degree. We also never charge application or transcript fees. And in addition to military discounts, we offer discounts for Virginia Community College alums, members of the PTK Honor Society. And if you are an employee of one of our corporate partners, or a family member is an employee of one of our corporate partners. We have over 200 programs in all kinds of subject matters. Get yourself ready for a career in virtually any field. Our programs are designed by subject matter experts and taught by industry professionals. So we're always staying ahead of those cutting edge, in-demand skills. And we help you become competitive in your future job market by the hands-on projects in your courses that are designed to be added to your resume or put right into your portfolio. We're endeavoring to offer a parallel experience to folks who choose to be on campus or go online. Our campus is home to more than 75 recognized clubs. We are a D2 sports school, and we also have Greek life available. Our online students have access to something we call SNU Connect, which is a private community built specifically for our online students. We have the opportunity to network, join clubs, attend webinars, and interact with peers in a more informal setting. There we go. So if you do decide that Southern New Hampshire is for you, the web address is on the screen. Feel free to poke into there. I really always encourage individuals to check with your transfer offers, transfer advisor, make sure you're on the right path where you want to be. We have there are 8 term starts for online, as well as the traditional term starts for our campus. And my email address is on the screen. Part of my job is to talk with prospective students to make sure I can answer any questions, connect people. I do transcript evaluations, whatever is needed. And that is the end of my presentation. Thanks, Jenny.
Thank you so much. Reminder to all of our participants to go ahead and use that Q&A function if you have questions for any of our institutions here during these presentations. Up next, we have Full Sail University.
Hello, and thank you, Jenny. Hi, everyone. My name is Derek Kinsinger. I am a community relations representative here at Full Sail University, and excited to give you guys a little rundown of what we do here at Full Sail and all the fun opportunities our students have on our campus. So with that, let's go ahead and hop into my presentation here. Perfect. Okay, so Full Sail University, a little bit about us. We were founded back in 1979 as a recording arts workshop up in Dayton, Ohio, but we have since moved down into sunny Winter Park, Florida, which is a suburb of Orlando. We now offer degree programs ranging in everything in the entertainment, media, arts, and technology industry. So what does that entail? Well, let me go ahead and give you a short breakdown of what we do here on campus. So here we go. Oops. Now with that, my slides are working good now. So we'll give a quick little here. So I love that introduction video because it's a great way to break down what we do at Full Sail. So a quick little recap there. Our areas of interest and what we help our students get into are the industries of music and recording, technology, games, media and communications, art and design, business, film and television, as well as our newer sports industries. So how that all shapes down is we want to make sure that we're helping students get into their industry, and we do things in a very different capacity than a traditional university. So how that breaks down here is that we do things in half the time. So our bachelor's degrees here, the same 120 credit bachelor's degree you can get at any university, we offer in half the time, meaning that you graduate here on campus in 20 months or 29 months online, really helping you prepare for the intense but exciting creative demands that come with the entertainment industries. We also offer the flexibility to begin your program anytime. We are a rolling admissions here at Full Sail University. So when you're looking into your time at college here, you can begin when it's most beneficial for you and what's going on in your world. We also have the flexibility to come back at any time. So what that means is we have a lot of degree programs that focus around technology. And if you guys are familiar with tech, having cell phones, I like to use this analogy, is a great one. We're always updating and adding new apps and new things to our devices and updating our devices as the years go on. Well, as technology updates and advances our industries here at Full Sail, we make sure to update our curriculum in real time and then offer the flexibility for our graduates to come back and learn that new technology at no additional cost to them. And of course, we want to make sure we're preparing you for the professional side of your industry. So not only will you graduate with your degree, but also a portfolio that will be full of concrete evidence of what you can do with the skills you've earned here in the classroom. And the career modules we offer, that ties in to learning and working with our career development team, which will help you with doing things like interview prep, resume prep, and even mock interviews to help you prepare for the ins and outs of your specific industry. Now, our graduates, like I was just saying, they're doing some really fun things, as you can see. We want to always highlight that what our graduates have had the opportunity to work on lends them to work on some pretty fun things that are up for these amazing industry standard awards. So just these last year, in 2021, we had 85 Full Sail graduates that were credited on 31 Oscar nominated projects. At the 2021 Grammy Awards, we had 60 graduates that were credited. And at the 2021 Game Awards, 157 graduates credited there. So we're always big on bragging about our graduates, and it's hard not to when they're having the awesome jobs that they do. So additionally, what the companies they're working at to get on those type of projects are what you see here. And like I was saying with course auditing, they also work with our career development team to best set themselves up for success in finding what kind of jobs are available at companies just like the ones listed below. So it's a very fun, creative community. And with that, we always want to make sure that we're promoting what we're doing outside the classroom and helping you build not only your friendships and what you're going to be doing here in your memories on campus, but also building that professional network. So working and having friends in these different student clubs and organizations are a great way to expand yourself creatively as well as professionally. Now, one of our student clubs that has become our only competitive collegiate team is the Full Sail Armada. They compete here in the Fortress, which is the largest esports arena on a college campus in the United States. So we wanted to make sure we went above and beyond so our student athletes can showcase their abilities on the highest stage. And with that, we're able to host a lot of very fun professional esports events as well, which really helps bring a cutting edge professional element to our gaming degrees here on campus. So if you want to get started in finding out more about Full Sail University, something that our founder, John Phelps, says, if you're serious about your dream, we'll take your dream seriously here. And that comes from the founder down to everybody that works here in our admissions teams. We want to help you get to where you want. And this is a great engine to help you get there. So feel free, my contact information, I believe, is over here on my right shoulder, to reach out and we can start a conversation there, or reaching out to our admissions team. They are a great resource as well. So I'll be posting more information with links to them in the chat. Another one of those resources will be our housing guide to give you a full breakdown of all the opportunities available to you in Winter Park, as well as the great scholarship opportunities available. And there is a plethora of them. So I wanted to make sure that we give you a PDF with a full breakdown of each and every scholarship, as well as a link to an application there. So with that, guys, lastly, if you are looking to see what a week in the life of being a Full Sail student's like, we have our amazing Full Sail labs. Scanning that QR code right up there will take you to go reach out to them and find out some fun things to do in these type of industries. So with that, thank you so much for your time today. Feel free to connect with us on any social media platforms or scan that QR code you see right there. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. And last but not least, tonight we have Randolph-Macon College.
Awesome. Let's see. Oh. Thank you all so much. Thank you for the opportunity to allow us to speak with students tonight. My name is Gabriel Rayner. I'm Assistant Director of Admission here at Randolph-Macon College. And I am very excited about being a part of students' futures and their lives. Getting right into it, an overview of Randolph-Macon College. We're located in Ashland, Virginia, and we're about 2 hours to the 2 hours from the ocean, 2 hours from Washington, D.C., and then roughly 2 hours from the mountain region. So we like to say that we're right at the center of the universe. We're not really, but we like to say that. Founded in 1830, around 1,600 total students. And you'll see there, 53-47 is our female to male ratio, and 78% of our students come from the state of Virginia, 22% from out of state, and then around 23% of our students have identified themselves as racially diverse. You'll see there we have a 11-to-1 the student to faculty ratio, and that average class size of around 16 with that small class size. About 97% of our faculty members are PhDs, so we like to pride ourselves on making sure that our students are being led by some of the very best. If you look down at the bottom, you'll see that we have a 4-1-4 academic calendar. That means we have a fall semester and a spring semester. And right in the middle of that is our January term. And in our January term, our students can focus on one class, or they could also study abroad. And additionally, they could also partake in an internship. And our internships are taken care of by our EDGE Career Center. You'll see the EDGE up in the top right corner there. The EDGE Career Center is number 13 in the country. They take a very individualized approach with every student in providing a kind of a blueprint and a roadmap for those students that are looking towards a certain career and helping to guide them in that respect. You'll see there we have 100 clubs and organizations on campus, 13 fraternities and sororities. This gives our students an opportunity to hit our campus and become engaged immediately with what we have going on. You'll also see there 14 residence halls, very different styles of living on campus. And you'll see 18 varsity sports that we have. Right now, we boast our Division III national champions in basketball. Just happened for us, so we're really excited about that and living on that right now. You'll see here, free application. You have two options there. You can go onto our website and you can apply, or you can also utilize the common application. Both of those applications have the same information, so it's your choice on which one you want to select. You'll see there for our transfers, you'll see those important deadlines that are associated with our transfers for your spring. That deadline is December 1 if you're looking at coming into the fall. June 1 is that deadline. You'll see here some of the requirements. We take a holistic look, so we look at all of these pieces, our courses, obviously in grades, but we also looking to see those AP, honors, IB, and dual enrolled courses. An essay, at least one letter of recommendation for transfers, and looking at that extracurricular involvement that you may have had. That could be sports, that could be things that you've done in high school, that could be things that you're doing at your current institution. Also, obviously, those college transcripts. We are test optional currently, and we will be test optional for fall of 2023. Also, we have the option of an interview, which would obviously be incorporated into that admission process. You'll see here just a little bit of breakdown on our merit scholarships, as well as a look at just that need-based aid, the Dean's Award, Trustee Award, and the Presidential Award there. And those breakdowns, you'll see there that the Trustee Award and the Presidential Award both give you the option of interviewing for a little more aid there. So we give our students that opportunity to be able to get on campus and mingle with us and talk to us and interview them and give them an opportunity for more money. You'll see here ways to stay connected, making connections, connect with your admissions counselor. That would be me. And you can also explore different options to get onto campus or virtual opportunities for us. You can see us at college fairs, high school, wouldn't be at high school visits, but our social media outlets there. You can also stay in contact with us. And as you see there, that's my contact information. Please reach out to me if you have any questions. You'll see there we're still boasting our national championship from the weekend. So we're very excited. Thank you so much, Jenny, for giving us this opportunity. And we hope you have a good evening.
Thank you so much. Thank you to all of our presenters here today. We really appreciate it. We have time for a little bit of Q&A. So if you are able to, you can go ahead and turn back on your cameras. I know there's some bad weather today, so we're not always able to with our connections, and that's all right. But we'll go ahead and get started with our first question, which is, what advice would you give someone going through the college search process? So you can share your nuggets of wisdom with our participants here today and watching later on video. So we'll go in the same order, starting with Salem College.
Hi, yeah, I would say always follow up and follow through. Don't be afraid to reach out to the admissions office if you have questions, and don't feel like just because you get stuck on something with your application or your FAFSA or ordering a transcript, anything like that, that you can't reach out to the admissions office of the college you want to go to and ask for their help. Because you see applications get kind of stuck in that cycle of like not being finished, and there's so many things we can do and so many ways we can work around certain things to get your application through. So don't be afraid of that follow through with your application.
Yeah, Abby here with UNCW. I would love to echo what Laura said 1000%. We are the people who review your applications, but we are not just scary people behind a computer screen. We're here to help you every step through the process. So reach out.
Jalen from Western, and I will just piggyback off of what Laura and Abby said. We are here to help you. We do care. I think sometimes students may feel as though like as counselors, we don't care, but we really do. We just want to make the transition as easy and seamless as possible for you. So definitely reach out to us if you have any questions.
I'd encourage you to visit a school if you can. And if you can't visit, find a way to talk to students. I mean, we all want you to come to our place, but find a way, be it a Discord or any other one. I'm not going to betray my age and say the TikTok or the Facebook, but find a way to interact with real students.
Yeah, great advice all around. I would say for me, just make sure that you guys are asking the questions for you. This experience is about you, and you're trying to find the best place for you. So don't be afraid to speak up and be an advocate for yourself, and to make sure that you're, like I say, advocating for yourself and getting the best information for you.
Absolutely. Kind of mirroring a lot, everybody. I think it's very important to remember that you're investing in yourself. So ask the right questions, utilize the resources, your high school, your counselors on your campus. Currently, you can see that I'm in work mode, just constantly going. But your counselors that you have now, utilize the resources where you are as well as where you would like to be. Ask every question, because every question is showing that you are intentional about what you're about to do. So take pride in that.
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone. And I would add to that to stay organized. There's so many dates and deadlines. If you have a spreadsheet or some type of calendar or Google thing that you like to use, just stay organized. There's so many dates for not only admissions, but scholarships, and you don't want to miss those deadlines. So that's my 2 cents on that one. I think we have time for one more question. So before we wrap up, our last question for the evening will be, what's one thing you want students to remember about your school? So you get in another little plug for your school before we wrap up, and we'll go in the same order with Salem College.
Hi, it's Laura again. I would just say that Salem is a community and a home for the students that choose to come to Salem while you're there, but also once you've graduated. There's such a huge network of Salem graduates across the country and the world that are involved in so many different fields and industries that as a Salem graduate, you can go out into the world and find resources and support in almost any field you choose to go into. So it's not just a home and a community while you're at Salem. It's a community that you'll be a part of for the rest of your life as a Salem graduate.
With UNCW, I feel like if you've heard of it before, you already know that it's a beach school, but I hope you remember from today, just take away those hands-on experiences like I talked about, and just know that we have so many resources beyond just the beach. That's 5 miles away from campus.
Jalen, again from Western. So we are in the mountains. And so like I was saying, we have a lot of things to do outside. So biking and hiking trails, but you get the best of both worlds. You get the views, but you can also hang out on campus and meet new friends. So I would definitely say, come and see the mountains, and just remember that Western, we are the Catamounts, and we are a family as well.
If you like New England winters, you like skiing, our campus is close to quite a few options. And if you're online self-paced, we've got that for you as well. We have our one catalog motto is that the education is the same on campus as it is online.
Well, to kind of reverse that, if you like the summer weather and beach stuff, Full Sail might be the place for you in sunny Orlando, Florida. yes, I kind of echo what I was saying earlier. If you're serious about your dream and getting into industries like what we offer at Full Sail University, know from the top down, we're going to take that very seriously and do our best to help you get exactly where you want to be there.
One of the things I want you all to remember is you have something valuable to bring to the table. And we recognize that at Randolph-Macon College. We recognize that all of our students come in the door with something incredible to give. You are heard, you are seen, and you are appreciated here in our family.
Thank you all so much. We really appreciate you being here tonight and letting us learn more about your wonderful institutions. And thank you so much, participants, for joining us tonight. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 5-question survey. So we'd really appreciate any feedback that you can provide. And we encourage you to check back to the schedule and sign up for more sessions that are happening tonight. You'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all of the other session recordings at strivescan.com/Virginia. That's strivescan.com/Virginia. Thank you so much and best of luck in your college search process. Have a great evening.